Hey, Tapu. Greetings. Trust that you all are well and that this peace finds you in excellent, excellent, excellent health. Peace. Hotep. So glad to have everybody here. This is a very auspicious time, very auspicious day. Grateful to be in the light. It is fall and it is mid-fall, which means that wherever you are experiencing fall, the weather should be changing. You should be feeling that particular change. And so what we're going to do today, because the air is really bad, we got a lot of fires burning all around us, so it's gonna be difficult for me to, in all goodness, breathe heavily, deeply. So we're still gonna get into our Asar stance because we want to be able to open up the nostrils. And that's one of the benefits of Asar stance. So the goal for today's session, I'm gonna do our Asar stance like we talked about as always after we bow in. We are gonna get into our Qigong. We're gonna get into the form exercises, which everyone loves because every day is leg day. We're going to get into the form because we're in the full moon cycle of the moon right now. So we're gonna do our lunar cycle aspect of the form. Also, what we're gonna get into today is during the Qigong section, we're going to do the all over body check-in, something we did way back in April at the start, but we have some newer folks with us now. And as we head into fall, I like to reinforce these things as we head into the cooler seasons so that we have a way to check into the body as we awaken, so that we use the opportunities that we have as a way to make sure and ensure that we are able to use these tools to stay warm, to maximize our health, to afford us the opportunity to maintain our health and wellness in ways that are successful for us and that help our partners, our family, our community, and then the world at large as we breathe and move together. So that being said, that's gonna lay it out for today. And I know I said the order that I was gonna be in, but I'm gonna do it a little differently, specifically because I want us to be able to move. I want you to be able to see me do the movements in a way that's gonna be beneficial. So it's gonna be a look and feel a little bit different in terms of this session because the lighting is different. The sun has moved. It's given it a kind of, an otherworldly vibe in my spot. So I'm gonna shift and almost come at a side angle so you can see parts of it, so you can actually see the movement of the body parts as we get going. So hopefully that works for everybody. Let's get to a place where we can stand. All right. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna bow in, then we're gonna get to a comfortable seat. We're gonna begin moving through, but first, let's bow in. So we wanna say, from pyramid hands to all the masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher. All right, now we got that in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna sit tall, and you wanna sit in a place that's comfortable, it's about knee height. You wanna sit tall, okay? Or you can sit on the floor, and what you do is you put one leg over the other. Hopefully, can you give me a nod if you can see my foot moving? Okay, all right. So now I'm gonna sit this way because what I want you to be able to see, there you go, is we're gonna take that foot and draw a circle with the toes and rotate that foot around, okay? I'm gonna get barefoot for you. rotate the foot around, and go the other direction. And if you have some difficulty, you can actually keep the heel on the floor as you do it. All right, now I want you to sit that heel on the floor. I'll put it up here so you can see the foot. You're gonna wiggle all the toes. Okay? And now you're gonna start with the big toe. As you can see, I'm just moving the big toe here. You wanna move each toe one at a time. Start with the big toe, go to the second toe, and you're gonna work your way down all the way to the pinky toe. And in your mind, even though they may not be moving individually now, you want them to be connected to your mind. We're creating neural networks and neural pathways. So now you're gonna switch feet. I'm gonna switch sides so you get a chance to see the left foot doing the same thing. You're gonna draw a circle with the foot. Using the toes, try and get as much range of motion as you can. Now go the other direction. Okay, and again, you wiggle the toes. Starting with the big toe. Just move the big toe. Okay, and then you go to the second toe. Third, all the way down to the pinky toe. You may find that if you spread the toes out, you may be able to work that pinky toe all by itself a little better. And again, this is what we do when we get up. So as those feet hit the floor, you get those feet going. So now, I'm gonna sit tall. You're gonna take your left hand like this, tuck that elbow under, and get that hand going out like this here. Okay? So you don't want it in here, you want the hand out. You want to feel the entire weight of your arm on the shoulder. You want to feel the entire weight of your forearm on your bicep, and you want your palm out. And what you're going to do here is you're going to rotate the wrist and hand around. Don't move the arm, just rotate the wrist, bring it around, up, face, and down. You want the full range of motion on the arm. Excuse me, on the wrist and hand. Now go the other direction. And we're not going super fast. We want to just be able to be intentional with this movement. Keep the elbow tucked under, keep the arm here and relaxed. All right, now you should feel the movement of this wrist and hand on the forearm. Now we're gonna wiggle the fingers. And then we do one finger at a time. Same as the feet, same concept. All right, now we're gonna do your right arm. Same thing. Depending on the arm or body part, you may hear some snap, crackle, and pop. That's okay, as long as there's no pain or discomfort. I'm gonna rotate that around again. You're gonna bring it up and down and around. You wanna go for the full range of motion as best you can. And then come back the other direction. All right, wiggle the fingers. And one finger at a time. Let the arms fall to the side. We're gonna start with that left shoulder. You're gonna draw a circle with the shoulder. Take it around. Let the arm dangle, let the hand relax. You wanna get the full range of motion on the shoulder, so bring it forward as far as you can, up, down, around, and back. So you want to be able to use not just the trapezius muscle, not just part of the deltoid muscle, but you want to be using parts of your lat in the back and part of your pectoralis major here, which is the major chest muscle, and then the pectoralis minor muscle, which actually connects to the arm here. So you're moving all of that by just doing this, okay? So you're moving all of that around. And now we're gonna take it to the front. This is the all over body check in. This is good to do right when you wake up in the morning. Get your glass of water. And the fun part about this is you could do it anywhere. You know, if you're sitting on your throne right after you empty your bladder, this is a great time, okay? I'm gonna keep the arm and shoulder relaxed. All right, now we go to that right side. We start to the back. But this is the way when you get up, you can tell where you may need some work in that day. You know, is this hurt? Well, I better make sure that I drink my turmeric, get my turmeric today. I better make sure I get my sea moss today. Better make sure that I'm on it today with my health and healing because my joints are bothering me, which means that I best take care of the anti-inflammatory without using my natural anti-inflammatories, right? Saying, let me get some of those mushrooms in my tea. Okay, let's take it to the front. And remember, keep that arm relaxed, keep it relaxed. You want to use the range of motion of just, we're isolating this part of the body like we were the other parts of the body with the hands and with the feet. And by doing that, you're working all of those muscles and you should feel them all working. Okay? Hugely important because this is information, because this is the mind telling the body what it needs to do. Okay? So we're checking in with the major joints thus far, the ankle joint, the wrist, and now we're working on the shoulder. Got it? One at a time, okay? Place those hands on top of the knees, let them dangle. And now we're gonna do some movement and breathing to work the neck. So you're gonna breathe in and look to your right. Using your bellows breathing, breathing out, looking to the left. Breathing in, looking to the right. Breathing out, looking to the left. Breathing in to the right. Breathing out to the left. Let's just go and inhale, exhale, inhale to the left. Exhale to the right. You're gonna inhale to the left. Excuse me, this is your right, inhale. Forgive me, y'all. While you're looking right, you're gonna exhale, chin down. Looking right, you're gonna inhale, take the chin up. Just go as far as you can go, exhale, chin down. Listening to your body. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, looking to the left. Looking left as you exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin up. Remember, go as far as your natural range of motion. Exhale, chin down will take you. Listen to your body. Inhale, chin up. Then exhale, chin down. Inhale to front and center. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin down. Make sure you're doing your bellows breathing for the breathing. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, chin up. Exhale, chin down. As you inhale, take the head around in a circle. On your next in-breath, I want you to take it the opposite direction. Because remember, whatever we do to one side, we always do to the other side. And on your next in-breath, we're going to bring it right back to front and center. All right, so now you should feel all of the joints and the supporting muscle and ligament and tendon systems that are around them. You should feel them talking to you in a way saying, checking in with you, letting your body know what's happening, what's going on. So now what we're going to do is the breathing exercise that we do is going to wake up the face, okay? And this is one that we do that enables you to clear the nasal passages. It's something very important that we do during the season. That we did it a little bit before. I'm going to go over it in a little bit more detail today, but you can also find it in one of our Sundays with Seba on the YouTube channel, and you can find it in some of the April sessions on our YouTube channel. All right, so here's what we're going to do. So wherever you are, you should be at a point now where your body feels warm because we've been doing the bellows breathing. And in addition to doing the bellows breathing, let me get these hands. What we're going to do is you're going to now breathe and you're going to see your hands get hot. You're not just going to see them get hot. You're going to rub your hands, palms together in a circle. Okay? It's faster and faster. Doesn't have to make a lot of noise like my hands do, but you want to do it till they get hot. Hot as you can stand. Then once they get in there, rubbing in a circle and they're hot, you're going to take the bone of the palm and place it right against this cheekbone and place the hand over the eye like this. So the hands are like this. Keep the hands here and take a look at where the hands are, okay? You want that palm bone on top of the cheekbone. The center of the palm is in the face. The hands are relaxed. As the hands cool, we do it again. See your hands get hot as you breathe. See them get hot. All right, same place, same thing. Keep the shoulders relaxed, the whole body's relaxed. Each of these exercises we do 2 times. All right, I'll do it again. This time you're going to put that bone right underneath the eye so that the center of your palm is right on top of the eye. So the bone is now above the cheekbone, right on top of the eye, and you should feel the warmth all around the eye. Do not block the nostrils. Relax the hands. You should feel that you're breathing a lot more fully because We're now warming the area of the nasal passages, which are directly behind the forehead, behind the nose, around the eyes. As they cool off, we're going to do it again. See the hands get hot. Again, the bone of the palm is above the cheekbone, and the palms are right on top of the eyes. Not blocking off the nostrils, shoulders relaxed, arms and hands relaxed. As the hands cool, we do it again. See the hands get hot. This time you're going to place the hands this way on the side of the palm, palms over the temples of the head, right here. Above the ear with the fingers. So the thumb and index finger are around the ear, like so. And so the hand is like this and the ear fits in between. Okay, again. All right. We'll go again. This time you're going to go a little further back. So the hands cover the ears. And that's right here. And you don't have to open up all the way. You can actually bring it in here if you like. You may feel more pressure on the shoulders and the arms if you bring it in, but that's okay. Not all the way in, just right here. And if you can, you want your fingers to touch at the back of the head. Okay, so we'll do it again if they can. All right, again. And this time you're going to do it right above the ears, right here. Hands go on top of the head, right above the ears, yes. And we do it again. Hands should be on top of the crown when you're doing that. All right, one more now. This one is around the back of the neck. right here at the sides of the neck. And one more time. And so this is a part of what we call the all over body check-in and the chi face massage. So you're using the healing energy of the chi in the body to massage the face. And in so doing, the eyes should be relaxed and should feel clear. The nostrils should open. The head should feel light and relaxed. Yes? Yes. All right, so we're gonna let the hands down. Okay, so that is the all over body check-in and the chi face massage. So what we want to do is that's something you do each morning because many of us, well, at least for me, I don't use a lot of the modern conveniences in terms of heat. My room, as you can see here, is glass. So that if it's 50 degrees outside, 40 degrees outside, it's 40 degrees inside. So I wake and my face will be cold or the air will be cold. And so I do use this exercise as a way to check in with the body and begin warming the body. That's also one of the main reasons that I use the bellows breathing and talk about the bellows breathing so much is because it warms the body. It allows you to keep warm and stay warm. So that if you're doing that and wherever you are, if there's still some sunlight left where you are, what you want to do is between the time of 11 a.m. and 1 p.m., go out and do the opening the chest exercise that we do. Do that beneath the sun between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. See the sun come and activate in your heart. And what that will do is it'll be like activating the furnace in your body. And as I like to tell my son, I use the sun throughout the year, especially in the warm years, to charge my cells in my body so that when it's cold for everybody else, I use that stored sun energy to maintain my heat. And so I can wear a t-shirt and shorts and sandals pretty much year round, wherever I may be, provided it's not windy, because the wind is a different process. And we'll spend some time talking about that as we go forward, about what are some favorable conditions for the kind of work that we do when we're outside. Because we are going to be outside again, y'all. We are. All right. So now, what I want to do is now, so this is, we've got the body check-in, we got the chi face massage. So you should feel from the toes all the way up to the tip. You should have been able to check in with the body so you know what's feeling, what's working. And now we're ready for a SAR stance. See how that works? So you get your body to a place where we can get in our SAR stance. We're gonna go a little shorter today. We'll just do 20 breaths. Okay, so hopefully y'all caught that. We're gonna go a little shorter today, just 20 breaths. And our goal is going to be that now you'll be able to check in, you'll be able to feel your whole body. And we're going to do the Qigong, get into the exercises. And again, this is a part of the Qigong. So I want you to understand it's not separate. This is just a particular aspect of the healing Qigong that we do that enables you to warm the body. Now, if you're at home and you're catching this later on, or you're catching it right now, there are alternative means. So if you're rubbing your hands is difficult and it's challenging, what I'll do at the very end is I'll recap what you can do as an alternative if you're not able to do some of these other things. So that as we start November with our 6th or 7th session during our a voluntary shelter in place, what I'm going to do is to also go over the self-massage techniques and tools that you can do to either you or your partner, so that you can use this time to help build intimacy with yourself or with your partner in a way that enables you to have touch. So that if you're by yourself, it's a way to enhance your understanding and knowledge of your own body. If you have a partner, it enables you to learn how to work with them, how to give, as well as how to receive. And should you have any children under your care, it will afford you an opportunity to spend some really quality, valuable, intimate time with them, teaching them about their body and about how things should feel. And it's just a wonderful, wonderful aspect of self-care that most folks don't think about, that would come from learning self-defense arts, learning martial arts, learning how to keep oneself safe in all settings. That also is going to include a great deal of what I would say is self-care. And I don't want folks to get it confused, because the tools that I'm sharing are survival tools. I don't consider them self-care. I consider them survival tools. Once we get a just society and a just community where all are treated equally, then we can talk about what self-care is. All right. Until then, what we're talking about is utilizing the things that we have to survive cis heteropatriarchal settler colonial capitalism, an aspect of survival tools. And I will call them that just so we can all be clear, because now my mind is clear. See, I did the chi face massage, got my mind clear, blood is flowing well, and I'm talking too much. So let's get into this Asar stance. All right. Wu Chi position. What? Our sign was talking to me. It said it wanted to get a little more play so you can see the whole thing of our logo. All right. Wu Chi position. Pyramid hands. Shift all the way to that right leg. Come up on the left toes. Stepping to the left heel first. A little wider than shoulders width. Balance the weight 50-50. Sit down on those legs. Make sure your bottom is tucked. Breathe. Bellows breathing. Open the hands into the Asar stance position. And let's do it. We're going to keep it a short 20 breaths today. Now, I don't mean short breaths. I mean short on the 20. Get a little deeper for 4 breaths. Pyramid hands. Shift the weight to the right, slide the left foot in, the Buchi. And shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, Wuchi. Pyramid hands. Stepping left. Holding the golden balls. 2 breaths. Breathing into oneness. Breathing into the turtle, chin down, and out to the drawbridge. Point the hand between the legs for 2 breaths. Into oneness. And rabbit through the chute. Into oneness. Elbows. Into oneness. Right hand on top of left hand, palms up, thumbs touching. Rotate the left hand on top so the palms are facing each other, right hand underneath, left hand on top. See a ball of golden white light like the sun in between the palms of the hands. Into oneness. Into the turtle. Out to the drawbridge. Point the hand between the legs for 2 breaths. Into oneness. Pyramid hands. Shift the weight to the right, slide the left foot in to Wu Chi. All right, shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. All right, feet parallel, shoulders width. And these are ones you can do standing or seated, depending on your availability, how your body works. Listen to your body. If you're watching this and you're wondering, how could I do this? Get with me directly through our social media. All of the movements are customizable, so at whatever level of mobility you may be, range of motion, flexibility, we can adapt these to suit your needs and purposes. That's one of the things we do with our private clients as a way to aid them in staying fit, staying healthy, breathing, as well as being able to defend themselves however they may need. So now we're going to start here in the cow position. 90 degrees, palms facing the head. 2 breaths. Palms facing forward, 2 breaths. Let the arms fall into the gathering. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Last one. All right, interlace the fingers, palms out. We're going to raise the hands to the heavens, starting from heart level. We do this 8 times. We breathe in, we go ahead, we come up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale and bring them down. Let the hands come down. Left hand here, breathing in, right hand comes up and out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In. As you breathe out, bring the left hand up to meet the right. Breathing in. Breathing out, both hands come down. And we go into swinging arms. Let them swing. All right, sinking down. And we open the chest. And shake it out. Opposite hand. Opposite leg. All right, feet parallel, shoulders width. Right hand on top, left hand underneath. Wave hands like clouds. Start moving to the right. Shift the weight, turn, exchange hands. Bring it down, sun rises. I'm going to ward off right and left 4 breaths. Two times. And we're going to go right into 4 breaths to grasp the bird's tail. One more, here we go. 4 breaths to grass a bird's tail. We're going to keep on going all the way to roll back from here. So we go right into roll ball, 4 breaths. All right. And shake it out, opposite hand, opposite leg. Good job, everybody. Feet parallel, shoulders width. All right, we're going to do the flow all the way to roll back, sinking down. Okay, now we're going to add in press, which is easy. I'm going to call it out right after roll back. And you'll have the weekend and our YouTube video to go over and help this. So sinking down, sun rises. And it's not going to be hard, because all we're doing is shifting the weight. The feet stay where they are. Okay, so here the feet stay after the pivot. You come back, turn the waist, the hands are here. You shift the weight, turn the waist, the hands come around, they clap very briefly, and they separate because all the weight is on the right foot. Okay, so what we're going to do is come back, shift all that weight back to your left leg, the hands are here. Shift the weight to the right, turn the waist, come back. Again, shift the weight, roll back, press forward, roll back, press, roll back. Now it's here, and it's right here. This is where the hands come together. So your left hand is right out in front of your heart. Okay, let me show you what the hands look like. The hands are here. Okay, so that left hand is right out from the heart, here. All right, feet parallel, shoulders width. We're going to try it one more time with adding in the press, and then we're going to do the moon cycle. Then we're going to get to a recap of the Chi face massage and all over body check-in. We'll get to our wisdom from the sage of the ages and alternate nostril breathing. Sinking down. Here we go. All right. Okay, shake it out. Feet parallel, shoulders width. Okay, now we're going to do the moon cycle all the way through to the lunar cycle. Full moon is Saturday night. So we're in the full moon space. So you want to get out under the full moon if you can. The full moon should be up. It'll be up late, but it'll be up early as well. So if you're right as the sun is setting, you may be able to catch it. A little later than that, probably around after most folks have dinner. But from then till before sunrise, the moon should be up for the next few nights. And we want to go till about November 2nd. All right? Good, good, good. Get out, do this practice underneath the full moon, sinking down. Sun rises. All right, shake it out. Grab a seat, good comfortable spot. So today, we went over the Chi self massage, face massage, all over body check-in. I'm sitting a little closer because my chair is in a good spot. So I'm not gonna move it again. So I may move it a little so that, there we go, get a little better. All right, so here we go. We're doing all over face massage. You start with your feet. So this is gonna be like our foot here. And you rotate the foot both directions. You then wiggle all the toes. Then you do one toe at a time, starting with the big toe. And you work your way down to the other toes, and you do the other foot. From the ankle, drawing a circle with your toes. You go both directions. You do one foot at a time, then you move all the toes, starting with the big toe. Move it by itself, then do it the next one. The goal is you may not move it today, but you will be able to get it to move because you're recreating the relationship between your body and your mind. It's hugely important that we do this because our people suffer from things like poor circulation, heart disease, diabetes, and one of the first things they do is want to start cutting at your extremities, meaning your hands and fingers. So utilizing this will create a relationship that wherever the mind goes, the blood and circulation follows. So that if you begin to connect your toes with your mind, you build a relationship. And what we want to do is to create a place where the mind governs the body. The brain is in the body. So the mind governs the brain and the body, claims its sovereignty and connects with your spirit. So now it's spirit, mind, body. And in that place, when you're in that level of alignment, then the things that come to you utilizing our tools enable you to stay on mission, enable you to invite in the beauty of the universe and the cosmos. And then I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I am saying it's going to be simple, because what I do offer you are simple tools. Simple, not easy, because work is required. Remember, no friction, no movement. And that for us, work is a joy, because the work that we do fills our lives in such a way that it draws us closer to the source, whatever that may be for you. So you want to connect to the source in a way that is direct, unmediated. So these are some tools that help you to do that. And then you get to a place where you can actually say no with a smile and love, and people will understand and not get all caught up in their feelings either, because they understand. I'm asking you to do something that's not on your mission right now. And it may come around again, it may not, but if it does, great. If it doesn't, great. Because again, my way may not be your way. But the point of the matter is that we work in a way together that benefits humanity. These tools help you do that. So we worked on the feet. Next thing, we do the wrist the same way. Again, you want to lock that elbow under, okay? So it is here. It's here. The hand is out about the height of the shoulder. So then you rotate it, and it's important that you get this elbow under, because I'm not just teaching you, and you do it both ways. Same thing with the left and right hand, because this is also prep for wrestling. And we'll get into that a little bit later on. This teaches you how to get your joints together and to do the fingers, and then one at a time. We don't do the hands together. You do it one at a time. Just getting a recap, trying to move it quickly. You do this one way, slowly, the other way, slowly. And then one finger at a time. All right, then we do the shoulders. And we get that whole full range of motion, keeping the arm and hand relaxed and just dangling. This is a shoulder exercise, not a forearm, wrist, or hand exercise. And then we take it the other way. And we do it with this shoulder. And then we do it the other way. And we place those hands on the knees and we breathe, look in each direction. And if you go back to the beginning of this session, I walk you through it very simply and easy. And so once you stay one direction, then you work the whole flexion of the neck as best you can, wherever you are. So again, if this is you right here, all the way to this direction, if this is you, this is you. Impu's been working on this. So you don't have to do it the way that Impu is doing it. And you go to the other side, same thing. Okay, I'm moving faster than we're moving. You move with your breath. You're doing the bellows breathing. Then you bring it to front and center. You do it again, same thing. And then you take it around in a circle. And then you go the other direction. All right, you bring it up front. And then we do the Chi self-massage pieces where we rub the palms together, see the palms get hot, and you put it on various places around the head. Okay, it's awesome. It opens up the nasal passages. It relaxes the eyes. It helps the eyes to relax. What it provides you to do is, what that means is all the way back to the back of the head. So the whole musculature of the face and its support mechanism, including the fascia, are relaxed. You do it multiple times. And I said earlier that if some of these movement positions are difficult for you, I was going to share with you an alternate. And so here is the alternate. What you're going to do is you have at your faucet, however hot it gets for you, however hot you can stand it, you put hot water in a face towel. Okay. You take that face towel, you wring that water out, keep it hot. You place it over the face here. So it comes over here, but you want to leave the nostrils exposed so they can breathe. Okay. And you hold it there, and that works over the face and over the nostrils and the nasal passages. And that opens those up. And the next place you put it, with that towel, you warm that towel again. You can put it over your neck, over the back of the neck. Let it relax. And lastly, you put it over the top of the head. Okay, so you do it that way. So I don't want to go over all of it because it takes a few minutes, but at the beginning of this video, I go over it in great detail so you have an opportunity to get it in terms of hand placement, in terms of how the hand warmth should be, how you should see it. The bellows breathing is all there. It's very important that you knock that out, because as it gets cooler, you're going to want to find ways to warm your body, stay warm naturally, because we are trying to conserve the resources of the planet. And one thing in doing this I want to say is that if you're If you and your partner are not doing these exercises together, there's going to be some fun challenges that come up, which is that you may not get cold in the same way that your partner does. And so I have this with my partner right now. That, as you see, I said, this is a glass room. So parts of the year I'm back here by myself because I don't mind it because it's not cold to me. Okay, because again, cold is a perspective. Hot is a perspective. They are designed as poles so that you have some general understanding. Now, yes, there are general limits to the human body in terms of what the skin can handle, but a lot of that is based upon what the mind tells it can do, along with different breathing methods. There's more that you can ask of your body. However, I'm not asking you to do that without being trained, and I'm not going over that here. What I am saying is that you may find yourself being warm when it's cool. You may find yourself being cool when it's warm. And you may find people looking at you going, it's cold. And it's like, no, you are cold. The temperature has changed, but you are cold. And those are different things. Again, temperature is a scale and a continuum. Like most things on this planet, there's a continuum, and people try to say that they like one pole or the other pole. I like it when it's hot. Well, where are you in the world to say that it's hot? Or where are you in the world to say that it's cold? Because hot and cold change, because it's actually temperature. And so wherever you are, there are also different plant medicines and other things that aid you in managing with those temperatures. And so I entreat you to, wherever you may be watching this, to, have some of those libations, some of those plant medicines, and also to breathe in ways that either keep you cool or keep you warm, utilizing our tools. All right, we're going to get our breathing exercise, alternate nostrils in. You're going to take your right hand, thumb and index finger touching, palm up. You're going to take that left hand, hold it out. The thumb is going to block off the left nostril. Middle and index finger in the center of the forehead, sitting tall, breathing in, out, in, out, in, out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. Out. Switching hands, no breath. Thumb and index finger, thumb blocking off. Middle index finger in the center of the forehead, breathing in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. Out. And release. Both palms, thumb and index finger touching, palms up, resting on the knees, breathing in. You should notice both nostrils pulling together and out. Both nostrils pushing. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Fire breath. Deep breath in. Chin down. And release. Awesome sauce. We got those nostrils working together. All right. We're reading from Teachings of Ptah-Hotep. Get it in, get it in. Clear the mind, wisdom from the sages of the ages. All right. We were just talking about this, so here we go. Do not disturb a great person or distract their attention when they are occupied trying to understand their task. When they are thus occupied, they strip their body through the love of what they do. Love for the work which they do brings people closer to God. These are the people who succeed in what they do. Right? That being said, that covers our session today. I'm so grateful that we were able to share this time together. Again, I am in Pu Kamut. I am the founder and lead instructor with the Kemetic Ahan Sama Association. So grateful we were able to spend this time together. Thank you for your participation, your attention, your activity. We need you to do this every day, not just during the classes, because the more that you give it to you, the more the universe will pour in. Because remember, you can't share from an empty cup. And doing these energetic exercises aids in the universe saying, there's a cup that needs to get filled. Let me fill it. They've got more energy now to do the things that I put them on this planet to do, the things that we agreed they would do when they got here. They are now seeking to align themselves with the vibration and frequency of where the planet is moving. So let me do what I can to help them and facilitate this process. And so it becomes, and so we bow out and we say, to all the African, Indian, Asian, Chinese, Native American, and Pacific Islander masters that have gone before us, we bow. Teacher to student, student to teacher, giving honor to the ancestors. We say Ashe, bearing witness to the eternal witness of the earth and the sky. And I say to you, Hetep, which means peace, Ankh Uja Seneb, life, health, and strength. Please get your Asar stance to at least 10 minutes, at least 10 minutes. At least 10 minutes of the Asar stance, get it there. Remember, Asar stance is where you first go to meet yourself. And then once you meet yourself, you will then be able to meet the source. But first you got to meet yourself. And one of the ways that you'll find that is in Asar stance. If you have any challenges, any reservations, any issues or concerns, holla at me over the social media. I have a book on Asar stance that will aid you, that will be coming out just in time for the holy days around the winter solstice. So with that, Hachapu, peace to you. Ankh Uja Seneb, life, health, and strength. Catch up with you all again soon. Peace.